I tried to fix the copier, but ended up becoming the most hated teacher in school. Back in the late 90s, I did my student teaching in a small rural school district where they had one copier and a lady dedicated to making copies for everyone. All you had to do was leave your papers with a sticky note detailing what you needed, and she would take care of it eventually. She was a nice older lady, but she was pretty slow and often took long coffee breaks, so I had to keep an eye out for when she was around. One day, during my second week, I needed to make copies onto transparency sheets for an upcoming lesson. When I found the transparency sheets in a cabinet and saw that she wasn't in the room, I thought I could solve the problem myself. I loaded the sheets into the copier, placed my originals, and hit start. What I didn't know was that there are different types of transparency sheets, and I mistakenly used ones that weren't designed for copiers. Almost immediately after I pressed the button, the copier made a horrible groaning sound and ground to a halt. As luck would have it, the copy lady returned just then and caught me in the act. She unleashed a few choice words that made it clear I wouldn't be getting any cookies from her anytime soon. To make matters worse, the copier was ruined. Plastic melted all over the insides, and it ended up being out of order for several days while waiting for repairs. I got an earful from both my cooperating teacher and the superintendent. Soon enough, every teacher in the building knew I was the culprit. They avoided me like I had the plague, and I was met with plenty of death stares in the hall. I couldn't wait for my student teaching to end, and unsurprisingly, I wasn't offered a job there. I didn't even bother listing them as a reference,